After a bit of a tumultuous run with the three best prop bets, we were finally able to cash on a couple last weekend. We had Danny Barlow by knockout come through for us at plus 130 as he got the job done in the third round against Josh Quinlan. And we also had Anthony Fluffy Hernandez securing the submission at plus 180 in the second round over Roman Kopylov. The one that did not end up hitting, which was oh so close in that second round, was Amanda Lemos by knockout at plus 125. And then the long shot ends up shitting the bed with Oban Elliott unable to secure a late finish there, even with Val Woodburn looking as exhausted as he did. The sub round 3 plus 1200 does not come to fruition. But we got another three best prop bets for you guys, and we got some juicy ones on tap that I'm feeling pretty good about. So let's see if we can end up cashing them. Let's check it out right now. First one up is going to be Edgar Chairez, round 2 plus 300. Now, he was close to getting the finish at the ending of the first round last time around, but I do see this fight trickling into the second round as Lacerda will likely try to take a more measured approach to this matchup. But I think that will still cause him to slow down in the second round here, as Chairez will be using a pressure style to try to put Lacerda into a high activity mode, which will cause him to slow down later on in this matchup. Chairez is dangerous in his own right and has a sneaky choke game, just as he showcased in that fight against Lacerda, which I thought eventually would have led to a tap had the choke gone on a little bit tighter and a little bit longer. But I think we'll see it come to fruition once again for him, but probably in the second round this time around. And at plus 300, worth a shot in my opinion. So Chairez, round 2 plus 300. Second prop bet that I got for you guys is probably going to be a unpopular one here, as we have Chris Duncan inside the distance at plus 200. I think that this is a great line to go out there and try to target. And even if you want to go and take his KO prop, which I think is even wider than that, well, definitely wider than that, but I think it's definitely worth a shot here, as I think he'll be the better technical striker, especially once we start getting into deep waters in this matchup. I think we'll see Torres whiff on a lot of his big shots as he has in the past, and I think that will cause him to slow down and open up more opportunities for the technically superior striker, in my opinion, in Chris Duncan. It's going to be a hellacious first 2 to 3 minutes for Duncan, don't get me wrong, but I think if he's able to utilize the fight IQ and skill set he's been pretty much improving on over his last couple of fights ever since joining up with the American Top Team, I expect him to deal with that early onslaught easily and then start to take over in deep waters. Probably late first round, early second round, he should be able to get the stoppage here. But just getting the inside the distance straight up at plus 200, sign me up. The third best prop bet that I got for you guys here is going to be Daniel Zellhuber by decision at plus 165. Now, Prado is a power puncher who's going to be looking to take Zellhuber's head off, but I think Zellhuber will do a great enough job in terms of utilizing his reach advantage and his footwork advantage and keep Prado at range with his kicks up the middle and his long jab down the pipe. Prado will obviously be looking to try to take this to the ground as well once his power punching style does not come to fruition, and that will allow Zellhuber to eat up a little bit of time there. He'll get off some damage while he's defending the takedown attempts, and then he'll eventually be able to get back out onto range and get back to his output volume heavy style, which I believe will lead him to a decision victory. Plus 165 by decision. I'm right there with you guys. And the long shot that I got for you guys here is going to be Jesus Aguilar by knockout at plus 750. I think even his submission prop is not that bad. I believe that's closer to plus 1200, as he does have a nasty guillotine choke that I believe he could apply here, especially if Mendoza starts to slow down and goes for desperation takedowns. Aguilar is very dangerous with that front choke game, but I think it's going to come down to his power punching style in the second round as Mendoza starts to slow down, and that opens up opportunities for Aguilar to starch him. I think Aguilar is better than people are leading him on to be, and I think he'll showcase that this weekend as he goes out there and defeats a glass cannon, in my opinion, that is Matias Mendoza. So once again, the long shot here is going to be Aguilar by knockout at plus 750. I don't even mind even sprinkling a little bit on his submission prop either at plus 1200. There you guys go. 3 best prop bets and a long shot for UFC Mexico. There was a ton of content that was dropped on the YouTube channel this week. Tonight, we got LFA and Cage Warriors going down, so if you're looking for breakdowns for that, check out the Lock of the Night Patreon page. We got PFL versus Bellator tomorrow, as well as the UFC card. Both full card breakdowns are on the YouTube channel. Check that out. And then if you're looking for some Sunday dessert action with ACA 171 with 17 fights on tap, I'll have all those fights broken down on the Patreon page, so make sure you guys check that out as well. Appreciate all the love and support. It has been a crazy week, but I'm happy to finally get it behind me and look forward to the next week while enjoying the fights that we still have on tap for this weekend. Appreciate all the love and support, and I'll see you guys again tomorrow night for the UFC Mexico wrap-up immediate reactions breakdown card or breakdown video that I do for you guys. Stay tuned for that. See you guys then. Peace.